Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today I'm featuring a new game on the channel. This is Jusant. It's a French word meaning receding tide, and as I think we'll see, it looks like a bit of a post-apocalyptic world. Not a lot of water. So what is this? This is a climbing game kind of thing. It's like the main thing is we're climbing up a massive rock, and there's adventures to be had along the way. I think there's some cool stuff to see. It's by dontnod, who are the people behind the Life is Strange series, which I really enjoyed. All the games I've played, and I think I've played more or less all of them, the Life is Strange games, and there's some of them are my favourite games, among my favourite games. But this feels like a little bit of a departure for them. It's not really an adventure. Well, I guess we'll see. I've only played at the opening minutes, but it seems like perhaps there'll be similar dontnod emotional moments along the way, hopefully. But yeah, so I thought we'd dive in and give it a go. We're going to start a new game. I only played the first few minutes just to kind of try out the mechanics a little bit, because a gamepad is recommended. I'm not particularly good on a gamepad, so I'm playing mouse and keyboard, but I thought I'd try it out, and I can confirm that mouse and keyboard seems to work okay as well. So for people who don't like to use a gamepad, you sort of alleviate those concerns to some degree. Yeah, let's start new. Okay, so a couple of things just to mention early on. The first is that this is the demo that was made available during Steam Next Fest in October. I think this is going to be published after the Next Fest has finished, so I'm not sure if the demo is still going to be up, but if you like what you see, it's definitely worth a look anyway. And it's due to be released on Halloween this year, so a couple of weeks away. So pretty near, all things considered, really. I think it's quite a pretty game. It's quite a stylized game, but I think it is quite a pretty game. I've been able to push up to max settings on everything, so You know, this is kind of as good as it can look, really. Space to climb. We're just going to start up and see how far we can go. The climbing mechanic is a bit similar to Deliver Us Mars, which I played on the channel. Ooh, was it this year? It seems like quite a long time ago, but I think it might have been like February or something this year. It seemed quite a novel one at the time. You can kind of you press a button to hold down an arm, and then with WASD you're kind of choosing a grip with the other arm. You can kind of sort of make your way up. I mean, I could go straight up here. I'm just kind of demonstrating that you can kind of go left and right a little bit as well. And you've got to keep... Yeah, if I was to let go, I'd fall. So you've got to sort of keep the buttons held down while you're climbing. And you kind of alternate in that way. This way. Supposed to finish up. When we get to the top, we can hold V and we'll just wind in a little rope. Okay. I did check to see if you could jump off, and it does seem to be there's an invisible barrier on at least these platforms. So you can't just plummet to your death. I'm not great with heights, but this is pretty breathtaking, it must be said. Feels like we're going to be going a lot higher. This is about as far as I got in my little tests, so I haven't really seen anything beyond this point. So these are carabiners. They secure the path and show you where to go. I'm not quite sure what the point of clipping into these things is, though, because, like, I mean, if I fall, they're not gonna, you know, prevent me from falling to my death, are they? At least, you know, that's what it feels like, anyway. But then, I'm not a climber, so I don't know. Maybe they are useful, but, like... Yeah, I mean, what's the purpose of that, really? Feels like it would hold me back, if anything. I can call back the rope. I don't know if I can do anything in terms of interacting with this stuff. I mean, can we knock that off and send it down? I don't know. I don't know. I think the gameplay stuff will be sort of introduced gradually. So I feel like we probably want to go across from here. Here we go. We wind that in. If there are any experienced climbers watching, tell me what the point of that securing yourself to a lower platform is, because I don't really get it. Must admit. I mean, maybe for like stuff like this, it would sort of stop you falling beyond this point, but yeah, I don't know. The three small icons represent secondary pitons. If they're full, they're available to use. If they're empty, they're already attached to a wall. Go across. Deliver Us Mars wasn't a perfect game, but the climbing stuff was pretty unique anyway. The main criticism with that one, I suppose, was that the climbing animations were a little mechanical, whereas they feel a lot smoother for this. So what do I do here? C to place a piton. Okay, so let's do that. Ah. Okay, well that makes more sense to me now. Yeah, okay. Load a jump. Ooh. What does that mean? Gonna reach up for that thing? So what is V? Have I... Oh, was that taking the piton out? Okay. So you kind of want to jump up here? Oh, I didn't think he was going to make that. Go this way. The right-hand gauge represents your stamina. Monitor it and keep it topped up to prevent yourself from falling. I guess if you've got... If you're able to sort of secure your feet in something, maybe it doesn't use the stamina? Having a pit on here be good? Maybe. Ah. Maybe I shouldn't have placed that last one. Can I just wind that last one in? No. Jump. There we go. The thing I should put... Well, I've just put one down there, so I'm going to assume that's an okay position for one where I put it. Okay, so Q is rest. Okay. It's reduced our max stamina, so I assume maybe that's something we recharge when we reach like a, you know, like a proper ledge or something. There we go. So does that kind of... Yeah, that kind of tops all the way up to the full. So we can just reel this all the way in, do we? Yeah. Cool. Okay, that was good. That looked quite small from the distance. I get the feeling it's not, though. So, do we go through here? I don't know what's in our pack. It's some kind of creature. I'm not sure what it is, though. Or if it indeed bears any relation to, you know, real-world animals. Interested to know if you sort of gradually get the story of what happened to the water and stuff, and, you know, a bit more world building. Not quite sure how they do that, but maybe find letters or something like that. I don't know. I haven't seen anything to suggest that, but energetic, that one. Like, you probably want to... Oh, here we go. What's this? Another sleep turning over stones at the old delta. Harvest 2 belay stations for parts. A good catch. That should be enough to reopen the route to the old cape. Otherwise, it's all smooth sailing. A couple of lanterns I think I can revive. Folks used to throw the stuff away. Oh, and I finally caught an old knitting machine for Ennio, who's been asking for one for cycles. I'm not in great shape, but we should be able to tinker with it. Still not sure how I'm going to haul it up to the low tide, though. So enter for next. Note to self, stop doing business with Rem. All he does is dismantle my discoveries and sell them for parts in the Heights. He claims to be a repairman, but he's nothing but a foam salesman, that's what. Backspace? Yeah. Interesting. So are we standing on... We may be standing on that deck I saw from underneath. Seems like it. Okay. What's this say? Hold C, hold to place your main carabiner on the wall. Okay. Cool. The rope can be attached to most surfaces by holding down C. Well, okay, well that's good. What am I aiming for here? Oh, we're going down, are we? Okay. And we can, like, rappel down, can we? Okay. Oh, I see. Cool. Seems like the way to go, but let's poke into the corners. Hopefully we'll see some world building. Whoop. What's that? Have I been down there? I can't remember. It feels like that should be where I came from. Maybe it's an easy route back down if you need it. But yeah, okay, yeah, that's where I went up. So let's just do this. Still can't jump off the edges. And I'm glad about that. Because in a game like this, I absolutely would plummet to my death untold times. I assume if you fall when you're climbing, like you lose stamina or your grip, you can die doing that. Certainly you can't just blunder off a platform, it looks like. We're just going to see that again. I think we will. So. Okay. Yeah, just little slices of life, isn't it? Just to get a sense of things were like before the water went. I imagine that's the path to progress, but let's see what else we have in here. Yeek, how are things at the sawmill? Business has been slow at the restaurant. Almost no one came to the last music night, even though people are climbing down from all over. Climbing down. I know we don't play the shells anymore, but still. I was thinking that adding scaffolding to the side of the upside-down cliff might help steer passers-by this way. I miss seeing a packed patio. Can you take care of it? I checked with low tide and everyone agrees. Hey, Mo, listen, these things happen. I hope one day you'll ask me to do something besides taking boats apart to make ladders. Like if I'm free for a romantic dinner for two? Anyway, all good for your scaffolding, since the village approves. I don't have much wood to choose from after that new path to the plain I had to build, but I still have a wreck or two left over. I'll get to it when the currents allow. I owe you one, thanks, you're the best. By the way, do you ever run into old Sonia? I think she's rummaging around in your area right now. If you see her around, do you mind telling her I need a new hob for my oven? Mine's taking on water. In the meantime, set sail for the restaurant. I'm not sure how romantic it will be, but we can always share a half-cooked meal. So it sounds like the land used to be flooded, if they're talking about taking on water and setting sail. So, yeah, okay. Something's obviously happened between then and now. And you can tell by, you know, the sort of corals and stuff that we see that it used to be underwater. We can drop off here, can't we? Where are we trying to get to? Probably over there? To come down a bit, I think. Whoa! Maybe down a bit more. There's actually like scuff marks on the cliff there. Probably showing this is the right depth. Ah, why didn't I grab on? Eee. Yeah, that's better. Let's put a piton in. There we go. Oh, whoa, what's that? At the top of that broken ladder. Yeah, what those things are. Don't seem to be harmful. Not sure what they are. Probably going to climb this structure now. Well, that's a swing, isn't it? I mean, I suppose... Well, not much of a swing, is it? Because if you go backwards, you're going to smash into that rock. We go down here. Maybe. This is interesting. We're sort of doing like an inverted... Ooh. I hang here, you're going to see where... Yeah. I should pit on in here. Probably not a bad idea to put one there. Okay, let's... A double jump. Bad. Alright, so we can sort of lasso something, can we? Oh, that's accurate. I wonder if it's got magnets in it. So, suppose do we just climb up? Yeah. Swing in the right direction. Whoop. let's put a hit on in. I'll charge up another jump. Yeah, I think we keep going up here. So we could rest. Hold Q. There we go. Yep, already done that. Let's get some... We can put one here, can we? Oh, we can, okay. And I wonder if there'll be sort of scripted moments of, like, falling rocks or planks or something, and, like, you know, you're going to need to rely on the pitons that you've placed. That'd be kind of cool. Okay. Go on. Oh, look, we're here. Oh, well, we'll go and have a look at this. Oh. What's that little creature? Not like a rat crossed with a pig, but little. Hey Bianca, you must have cast off for who knows where. I went back to the postal relay, still no water. Surprise, surprise. Sorley and Faz are still sorting through everything by hand, and I've gotten roped into helping with deliveries. Me? On Pebbleback? You can imagine what a sight that is. Even I'm laughing at myself. Still, why not, eh? It's a fresh start. And I quite like seeing the world as the mail comes in. Well, it would be nicer if this damn pebble would just change course when I ask it to. I'm telling you, it's stubborn. Worse than old Yom. Honestly, though, what a nightmare. Anyway, I'm going to miss the tide at this rate. I left your mail by the door. Okay. Ball back. Now that's one of those. Got here. Old. Fruit up there as well, okay. I still don't really get the point of having one of those things at the bottom of like a small ladder like this, but what do I know? Need to put a lot of effort into running not particularly fast. Like me. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So that's where we went down to the little kitchen area. There's some stairs here. Where all the people went? Well, that's interesting. Can I get over there? Just seeing if there's anything to like hook onto and swing over. I think there's probably a way across, but maybe higher up. I don't know if if there are other people in the game. I mean, there might be. There's only little animals around. think it might be a different one. Unless they're the ones writing the notes. Maybe they've got their own civilization. That looks blocked off. Oh. They want to come here. And then go down. There we go. Logbook 12, octaves after the Jusant. Sorry, 12 logbook. 12 octaves after the Jusant. I'm finally leaving. I'm so happy I couldn't sleep a wink. At the old harbour master's office, a note caught my eye. It sounded like poetry. Expedition to the clouds, seeking hope and water. Join us at 12 octaves. Becca and Arlo's farm, Highfield. Journey together. After spending so long marinating and trying to find meaning in life, it'll do me good to see the world, as M would say. Hopefully we'll be stopping by her hut. Just the thought of seeing her again is enough to tell me I'm making the right decision. With any luck, there'll be other adventurers leaving from low tide. I don't want to make my way to the meeting point with the rest of the expedition all by myself. The only time I ever left here was for the harvest festivals when I was just a small fry, so an expedition like this is no small matter. They want to set sail for the clouds. Oh no, my parents, I forgot about them. What am I going to tell them? Hey folks, I'm off on an adventure. See you around if, and only if, I make it back alive. Of course, Bianca dear, don't forget to bring snacks. I'd better not say anything. And I should bring snacks. What else? What do people normally take on this type of trip? One thing's for sure, what's a journey without a logbook? I've got it covered. I plan to make, like, the expeditions that set off for the salt plain in search of springs. Okay, that's probably where the people went. I'm going to scatter my journal entries along the way for anyone who might come after us, starting with this message. Farewell, my lighthouse. You welcomed me with wonder and have kept me company as I've pondered. Too much. You've always been there for me. I'm leaving you to the weave beaks, who will watch over you from the sky. And to watch over this message, I'm leaving one of my creations. Adventure calls. Bianca. One of her creations. Does she mean the actual sort of lighthouse thing? Or has she made something else? Okay. Oh, looks like we can go up this way, which is nice. So let's do that. Come around the corner. Let's put in a piton. Put in a piton. Much further are we going? Oh, we're going to go out on this thing, maybe? No. Okay. Let's rest a sec. Get some stamina back. Let ourselves drop, I don't know. Do we want to do that? Oh, maybe we... Okay, yeah, maybe we swing over to that. So we want to let out the rope a bit. We'll get over there. I tried. Maybe not quite enough. Oh, look, it's long enough. Can I come up a bit, maybe? There we go. Right, let's call that in. I'm going to climb up on this thing, but it's not letting me. Oh, hang on. That's what it wants me to do. There we go. Just need to get the prompt coming. Probably do is a little bit. Okay, let's put a pit on here. I'm gonna put another one here because I'm not. Do I do like a long jump? Can I charge a sideways jump? Oh, I can. Rest a bit. Put my last pit on down here. Jump over there. No, missed it. That is why we have the piton system. Oh, you can't. No, you can't reach that. Oh, maybe I can do a jump, sideways double jump. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. Woo! I only just noticed my stamina was starting to get a bit worrying there. Something around here. I asked Mo for help, but it's no use. The door won't budge. There's no way of knowing how its inner mechanisms work. Does it have anything to do with the lost ocean? Mo isn't much of a handyman either, but you'd think we would have been able to figure it out between the two of us. He had to weigh anchor. A date, he said. It's true, he did seem rather dressed up to tinker around. Rather perfumed, too. None of this answers my questions. I've explored you from deck to hold, and I'm no further along than when I started. I still don't know what you could have been used for, my lighthouse. Your paintings seem to allude to water falling from the sky, but pff, that's pretty vague. Now what am I supposed to do? Ooh. Yeah, I guess we'll go up. Ooh. I was about to say I might leave it there for now, but that was the end of the demo, and I thought that was pretty cool. As I said, this is out in a couple of weeks. It's definitely something I would be interested in playing. Whether or not it's a game for the channel, I don't know, but you know, let me know in the comments if it's something you'd like to see anyway. Is it? I think it might be coming to Game Pass, but don't quote me on that. I can't remember. If it is, I'll definitely be playing it. I guess the question for me is how long is the game? And can, you know, kind of the main gameplay loop of the sort of holding down two buttons to climb up, can it kind of sustain it over that length? I mean, often a lot of games have climbing it as part of what you do. For instance, Deliberate Mars, as I mentioned, you know, Tomb Raider, those kind of games. But a game, I don't think I've played a game that is solely based around it. Even though I found the setting pretty interesting and the backstory, I'm interested to learn more. The graphics are nice. And the climbing did feel good. It felt pretty natural to do, and I think the animations through it were very good. So yeah, but I'm interested to hear your thoughts. So do comment on this video and let me know what you thought. And if you enjoyed it, if you could hit the thumbs up button as well, that'd be great. And if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, it'd be amazing if you could do that too. So I'm just going to say goodbye for now. I hope to see you elsewhere on the channel for other playthroughs, other series, other videos that we have going on at the moment. Got more Next Fest stuff happening. Still working through Baldur's Gate 3 and Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty. So hopefully, you'd be keen to check those out if you enjoyed this video. But thanks very much once again, and I hope to see you elsewhere on Boring Dad Gaming. Bye for now.